You're crossing the street in the crosswalk and you just got hit by a car, you got serious injuries and you don't know what to do. Hi, my name is Warywoda. I'm at the law office of Parker Waichman and I can help you. Pedestrians in the crosswalk have the right of way. And there are laws that drivers of cars have to follow while they're operating their vehicle. And one of those laws is to yield the right of way to pedestrians. Another rule that drivers must follow is they must see what should be seen, meaning someone who's crossing in the crosswalk at an intersection. I represent many people who have been struck by cars while they're crossing the street. And people do have rights to bring lawsuits for the pain and suffering, the injuries, for the lost earnings, for the medical expenses that they received due to a driver striking them. We at Parker Waichman handle these cases all the time. And what we do is, as soon as you come into our office, we send investigators to see if there were any witnesses to the accidents. Another thing that we do is we send someone to take pictures of the intersection to see what the intersection looks like. Let me tell you a little bit about a case that I recently handled and resolved to my client's satisfaction. So I represented a woman who was crossing the street, stopped at the corner, waited for the light to turn. She got the green light. She began to walk across the street. She looked to her left before she crossed, no one there, began to cross. Then all of a sudden, a car making a left turn hits her while she's in the crosswalk. As a result of being struck, she was thrown to the ground and she suffered a broken leg. She came to us looking for help, and what we did is we did an investigation and found out that that driver failed to look to his left to see if someone was crossing in the intersection. So what we did is we brought a lawsuit in the Supreme Court of the state of New York, and we sued for the pain and suffering and for the lost earnings, because as a result of her injuries, she wasn't able to go back to work for a couple of months. And now what we did is we brought that case to suit and we brought it to court. During the trial, the defendants, the insurance company, offered us a substantial settlement to settle this case. And our client agreed to that settlement. And now she has received compensation for her pain and suffering and also for the lost earnings that she has. Hopefully I answered all your questions. But you may have some more questions. So if you do, pick up the phone, give me a call at 800-800-9797, and I'll be happy to speak to you and answer all the questions that you have. Thank you for watching.